At Buckingham Palace says the Kohinoor diamond will be used in the coronation. Catherine, the Queen Consort, will be crowned with...
It is one of the world's largest cut diamonds. It's stunning. It's 105 carats. It weighs 20 grams. It's enormous when you look at it. The Queen Mother, the last Queen Consort, did when she had her coronation in the 1930s, and she wore it again when her daughter had her coronation in the 1950s. There were lots of articles about it.
Royal insiders are buzzing about a day that will go down in history as one of the most poignant in British royal life. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, stood beside her husband Prince William at his coronation, wearing the legendary Kohinoor diamond set into her crown. This wasn't just any jewel, it was a sparkling symbol of an unprecedented transfer of power following the sudden passing of King Charles. The atmosphere in Westminster Abbey was electric, filled with a mix of solemnity and quiet celebration. William and Catherine exchanged glances that spoke volumes, their bond stronger than ever in this moment of profound change. It was a scene that left many in the audience, and even those watching from afar, completely moved. What really happened on that day, and why did it mark such a deep shift for the monarchy? Stay with us as we dive into the details, and don't forget to subscribe for more royal insights. There's something truly special about how Catherine and William handle big moments. It's not just about the crowns or the ceremonies, it's about the real human connection they share. People often say you can learn a lot from a shared look or a gentle touch, and during the coronation, those small gestures were everywhere. William, now King William V, looked at his wife with pride as she prepared to be crowned Queen Consort. The Kohinoor, gleaming under the Abbey lights, added an extra layer of magic to the scene. It wasn't shouted about or overly highlighted, it was a quiet nod to tradition and legacy. That's the kind of partnership they have, genuine, rooted in love and mutual support. And in the wake of King Charles' sudden departure, it brought them even closer. The day started with the kind of quiet tension that only royal events can bring. As the procession began, Catherine walked with grace, her dress a flowing masterpiece of elegance, designed to complement the historic occasion. But it was the crown, with its centerpiece diamond, that stole the show. Royal fans love these details, and this one was no exception. It signalled not just a new reign, but a fresh chapter for the family. William has always spoken warmly about his father's influence, saying in past interviews how Charles taught him the value of duty and compassion. Now, stepping into those shoes, he carried that legacy forward, with Catherine by his side every step of the way. Let's talk about the star of the show, the Kohinoor diamond. Known as the Mountain of Light, this gem has a history that's as dazzling as its facets. Weighing in at over 105 carats, it's one of the most famous diamonds in the world, with a sparkle that has captivated rulers for centuries. Its name alone evokes images of grandeur and timeless beauty, and its role in British royalty is nothing short of legendary. Set into the crown traditionally worn by queen consorts, it represents continuity and the enduring strength of the monarchy. Catherine choosing to wear it was a bold yet fitting choice, highlighting her place in this storied line. The diamond's journey to the crown jewels is a tale of prestige and heritage. It has adorned crowns for generations, each time symbolising the passing of power and the promise of a bright future. Queen Victoria was the first to incorporate it into British royal regalia, and since then, it has been a centrepiece for Queen Mothers and consorts alike. For Catherine, wearing it wasn't just about tradition, it was about embracing her role with confidence and poise. Insiders say she spent time learning about its significance, understanding how it ties into the monarchy's rich tapestry. It's the kind of detail that makes her so relatable. She honours the past while looking ahead. What makes the Kohinoor so special is its unmatched brilliance. Cut and recut over the years to enhance its light, it shines with an inner fire that's almost magical. During the coronation, as Catherine was anointed, the diamond caught the light in a way that seemed to illuminate the entire abbey. It was a moment of pure symbolism, showing how this jewel has always been linked to moments of transition and strength. William, watching from his throne, couldn't hide his admiration. Their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, looked on with wide eyes, absorbing the gravity of it all. This wasn't just a ceremony, it was a family milestone wrapped in history. No one saw it coming. The sudden passing of King Charles hit the royal family like a thunderbolt. Just months into what promised to be a steady reign, his health took an unexpected turn, leading to a loss that shook the nation. William and Catherine were by his side in those final days, drawing on their close bond to support each other through the grief. Charles had always been a guiding force, with his passion for the environment and family values shaping his children. William has often shared how his father inspired him, saying in speeches about the importance of legacy and kindness. Now, that legacy was thrust upon him sooner than anyone anticipated. The palace walls whispered of the emotional toll. Catherine, ever the pillar of strength, helped William navigate the waves of sorrow while keeping their young family grounded. Insiders recall quiet moments where the couple would sit together, reflecting on Charles' life and lessons. It wasn't easy, especially with the world watching, but their unity shone through. The king's passing wasn't just a personal loss, it accelerated the transfer of power, making William's ascension immediate and profound. Catherine stepped up, offering reassurance not just to her husband but to the nation, showing the calm determination that has become her hallmark. In the days leading up to the coronation, the family focused on honouring Charles' memory. Tributes poured in from around the world, highlighting his dedication to causes like conservation. William vowed to carry on that work, with Catherine by his side as a partner in every sense. Their children played a key role too, with George taking on more responsibilities as the heir apparent. It was a time of quiet transformation, where grief turned into resolve. And amid it all, the decision to include the Kohinoor in Catherine's crown felt like a fitting tribute, a symbol of enduring light in a moment of darkness. Behind the grandeur of the coronation lay months of careful preparation. William and Catherine worked closely with advisors to blend tradition with a modern touch, ensuring the event reflected their vision for the monarchy. Hypothetical plans had long been in place, but the suddenness added an emotional layer. Catherine, in particular, focused on her role as Queen Consort, learning the intricacies of the regalia and what it meant to wear such historic pieces. The Kohinoor wasn't chosen lightly, it was a deliberate nod to the jewel's place in coronation history, symbolising stability and prestige. Royal dress fittings became moments of reflection. Catherine's gown, a bespoke creation with subtle nods to past queens, was designed to complement the crown perfectly. William was involved every step, offering input and support. Their children were prepared too, with Charlotte and Louis practicing their roles in playful sessions that kept things light. Insiders say these preparations brought the family closer, turning a daunting task into a shared journey. William has spoken about wanting a slimmer, more relatable monarchy, and this coronation was set to embody that. Catherine, with her natural grace, was key to making it all feel authentic. The emotional prep was just as important. Grief counselling and family time helped them process the loss while gearing up for the future. Catherine drew on her own experiences of public scrutiny, channeling that into quiet confidence. It was about more than the ceremony, it was about setting the tone for their reign. As the day approached, excitement built alongside the solemnity, with the Kohinoor serving as a beacon of hope and continuity. The day arrived, and Westminster Abbey buzzed with anticipation. William was crowned first, the weight of St. Edward's crown on his head marking the official transfer. Then came Catherine's turn. As the Archbishop placed the crown adorned with the Kohinoor on her head, a hush fell over the crowd. The diamond sparkled brilliantly, catching every ray of light and symbolising the dawn of a new era. William looked on with tears in his eyes, a rare public display of emotion that touched everyone present. Catherine moved with poise, her presence commanding yet warm. The ceremony included traditional elements like anointing and oaths, but with a modern twist, fewer guests and a focus on family. George served as a page, Charlotte beamed with pride, and even little Louis added a touch of charm. It was a family affair, underscoring how William and Catherine planned to lead with heart. The Kohinoor, set front and centre, added historical depth, reminding all of the monarchy's long line. As she was proclaimed Queen Consort, cheers erupted, but it was the quiet exchange between her and William that stole hearts. After the Abbey, the procession through London streets showed the public's love. Catherine waved with that signature smile, the crown secure and shining. It wasn't just about the jewel, it was about what it represented: strength, legacy, and a united front. Royal watchers noted how she embodied the role, blending elegance with approachability. This day wasn't an end, but a beginning, with the Kohinoor lighting the way. At the heart of it all is the unbreakable bond between William and Catherine. Through trials like Charles' passing, they've grown even closer, supporting each other like true partners. William has called Catherine his rock, and during the coronation, that was evident in every glance. Their children are part of this dynamic too, George stepping up as future king, Charlotte showing quiet leadership, and Louis bringing joy. Catherine has always prioritised family, much like she did during past challenges. She's a hands-on mother, whispering encouragement to her kids during big events. At the coronation, Charlotte mirrored her mother's poise, while George looked to William for cues. It's these small moments that make their story so relatable. The Kohinoor added a layer of symbolism, representing not just power, but the light they bring to each other. Insiders say the family has become a guiding force for the nation. William and Catherine's approach emphasizes emotional grounding, teaching their children to handle the spotlight with kindness. It's a transformation that's inspiring, showing how personal growth fuels public duty. And with the Kohinoor as a backdrop, it felt like a promise of brighter days ahead. Wearing the Kohinoor signalled more than tradition, it marked an unprecedented shift in power dynamics. With Charles gone so suddenly, William and Catherine are ushering in a monarchy that's modern yet rooted in history. The diamond, with its legendary status, underscores continuity while allowing for fresh ideas. Experts predict their reign will focus on causes like mental health and the environment, building on Charles' work. William has long championed initiatives such as the Earthshot Prize, aiming to inspire global solutions for planetary repair. And together with Catherine, they've pushed forward campaigns like Heads Together to destigmatize mental health conversations. This forward-thinking approach promises to blend royal duty with real-world impact, making the crown feel more relevant to everyday people. Catherine won't be boxed into one role. She's preparing for a future with options, perhaps even pursuits beyond palace walls. William supports this, wanting her to shine in her own way. Insiders whisper that she's already laying the groundwork for a more dynamic queenship, drawing on her background in art history and her passion for early childhood development through the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood. She's not just a consort, she's a collaborator, influencing policy and public engagement in subtle yet powerful ways. Their partnership is about mutual growth, where Catherine can explore personal interests while fulfilling her duties, setting a new standard for royal women. This flexibility extends to how they envision their roles, emphasizing empathy and accessibility over rigid protocol. Their children are being raised similarly with skills for any path. Prince George, as the heir, is learning about leadership through hands-on experiences, while Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis are encouraged to pursue their curiosities, from ballet to sports. It's a real evolution, making the monarchy more accessible. William and Catherine prioritise a family-first philosophy, opting for fewer but more meaningful public engagements to ensure quality time at home. This quiet overhaul reflects a desire to protect their children's normalcy amid the spotlight, fostering resilience and independence. Royal watchers note how this mirrors Diana's influence, rebooting the institution with philanthropy and collaboration at its core. The Kohinoor, in this context, becomes a symbol of adaptable strength, a gem that has endured through eras, much like the family's vision for a resilient future. Looking ahead, exciting times await. William and Catherine are poised to bring energy and innovation, with the diamond as a reminder of their storied foundation. They're quietly building a trusted team to navigate the transition, focusing on impactful projects that convene global leaders and drive change. Predictions suggest a slimmer, more efficient operation, with overseas trips resuming to strengthen international ties, all while honouring Charles' legacy of compassion. It's about balancing heritage with progress, and they're doing it beautifully, inspiring a new generation to see the monarchy as a force for good in an ever-changing world. This reign could redefine royalty, turning challenges into opportunities for unity and purpose. What a remarkable journey it has been for the royal family, transitioning from the depths of grief over King Charles' sudden passing to the glorious heights of a new era under King William and Queen Catherine. The Kohinoor diamond, perched so elegantly in her crown during that unforgettable coronation, served as more than just a jewel. It was a radiant beacon guiding them through uncertainty, illuminating the path from sorrow to renewed hope and stability. Catherine's decision to wear this legendary gem wasn't merely a nod to tradition or a historical footnote. It carried profound personal significance, blending reverence for the monarchy's storied past with an optimistic embrace of what lies ahead. It symbolized not only the transfer of power, but also the enduring light of legacy that Charles himself would have cherished, passing the torch to a couple ready to shine even brighter. William and Catherine have demonstrated an inspiring level of resilience throughout this chapter, facing the unexpected loss with grace and unity that has captivated the world. Their partnership, forged through years of shared challenges and triumphs, was on full display, reminding us all of the human side behind the crowns. As they stood together in Westminster Abbey, exchanging those heartfelt glances amid the pomp and ceremony, it was clear that this moment strengthened their bond immeasurably. The children too, Prince George with his budding sense of duty, Princess Charlotte exuding quiet confidence, and little Prince Louis adding a touch of innocent joy, played pivotal roles in grounding the event, turning it into a family celebration of continuity and growth. Looking back, this coronation marked a pivotal shift, where the Kohinoor's timeless sparkle mirrored the promise of innovation within tradition. It wasn't just about ascending thrones. It was about reimagining the monarchy for a modern age, with William and Catherine at the helm, committed to causes like environmental stewardship and family values that echo Charles's vision. Their reign hints at exciting possibilities, from global engagements to personal passions, all while keeping the royal essence alive. This transformation has left royal watchers and fans alike in awe, pondering how such a swift change could feel so seamless and uplifting. As we reflect on these emotional layers, it's evident that the Kohinoor's presence amplified the narrative's depth, turning a solemn occasion into a story of triumph and inspiration. What was your favourite moment from this extraordinary tale? Perhaps the diamond's dazzling gleam under the Abbey lights, or the tender family interactions that stole the show? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and spark some royal discussions. And don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive insights into the lives of the Windsors, where every reveal brings a fresh layer of wonder. Up next, another captivating story from the palace that might just surprise you with its hidden gems. Stay tuned.